Well, it's another day. Gotta take advantage of every time that sunshine comes out. Get at this car and continue on it. It's been raining the last couple of days, so the sun's shining now. So now let's find out where I last left off here. Alright. I remember in order of taking this valve cover gasket that I had to take this off. I'm going to have to do it again. Now, just a scratched old memory of how I achieved that. Okay, we got 3 connections here. Okay, we'll have to pop those off.
Missed it by that much.
Okay. Oh, okay. Get rid of these damn tabs. That's the best answer for that. Boy, it's tight. Okay, now we got hoses here. We'll get my 1/4-inch nut driver. These smaller clamps are a 1/4-inch nut driver or a screwdriver. Supposed to be summertime. Boy, it sure is not pleasant, even though the sun is shining. A little bit of a wind here. It's chilly. I have to put my hoodie on at the same time. You see why you have much more control with using the nut driver over a common screwdriver. Okay, now get these hoses off. 1. That's 2. Another one. Oh, here's another clip down here. And another hose here. Oh, that's interesting. No, it must have came out of there. I've never noticed it. Yeah, okay. Well, we know where that goes. Okay, everything. Okay, now. Oh, here's another electrical connection. One out of how many that actually cooperated. Oh. Well, you can't say they're loose. Now, what kind of a throttle linkage you got? Snap-on. Okay, disconnected. Now, there should be one for the tranny here as well, with a kick down. No, out. Wish these things would be on the top side where one can see. But no, they got to be on the bottom where you cannot see. There's that screw or is it pin in here or what? Cannot see, cannot tell. Oh, we get another hose here. Okay. Now remember bolts underneath this plate, because that's the reason I have to drill this side. Because I'm going to throw these two items inside the car. Okay. Well, I need my Allen keys. Okay, one smaller than that. Why won't you go in there? Don't tell me it's the Torx on that side.
I asked you not to tell me that.
Supposed to be either one. Okay, well, let's go. Get my Torx set out here. Find out which one it is. That work better. You know, here again, one thinking, why they even put this plate on here when those two bolts are there, and this being aluminum. They should know that in years they're going to corrode. That's why I ended up having to drill that side out, the head off of that side, so I could get this plate on. And it's just a cover plate. That's all it is, with the fancy 5-liter tag on, as I call it. Okay, now I think, if I remember right, those were the only two bolts holding this entire thing down. So I did bring my undo this. You're right. Okay, now we hunt for the others. Oh, great. Goodbye. It's just lovely when you got to wrench the bolts all off. Okay. If we had two here and two there, there should be two more than at the back. Of course, it would help big time if one could see. So I could move some of this And this is out of the road. With one. Hoses. And maybe do it cheap with you guys. Bring you there. We can bring you there. Yeah, there's one. I'm going to need an extension for that one to get at it. Here's another thing. When I first started the trade, back in the late 60s, didn't need as many tools as you did. And by the time when I packed up my toolbox was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, constantly having to buy more tools. One introduction Snap-on came out with when I was in the field, couple of extensions here in my hand. I'm going to introduce you to them. Up until the 80s, beginning of the 80s, you used to use a lot of the sockets were called universal joints. Well, Snap-on came out with this bit here, these extension bits, and they were called wobble joints. And the end here is designed differently. I got two types. I got the short one and I got a long one here. These were designed and they are much safer to use over a universal joint, and thus the name wobble. Where's that other one? I suppose I can't get a socket on that. Oh, maybe if I got a shorter socket I could. And there's a good reason right there as to why the wobble joint came out. So let's go get the 13mm small socket. I used to have the complete set of tools, but when my house was sold on me, not of my choice, I had to put everything in storage, and I was running behind, so I literally gave my toolbox with all the tools in it for a payment. And, oh shoot, that's great. Just drop the socket now. There's another hose on here at the back that I didn't see before. What is it on here? No, that's running underneath. I can't. That looks like it's. Oh, well, I need to get a light so I can see down in there. Them neighbors' dogs again. I didn't get it freshly out. I can't see my socket now. But I should be able to barely get your hand in there to get it. And you see you still have an issue even with a wobble joint to get in it, because it's 1/4 of the way underneath the bend like this that you saw in the front one here. Get my light to stay there. I'll find a spot here where it won't drop on me. Oh great. Need 10 million hands these days. We found the spot. Oh, can I work my wrench like this? Yes, I can. You don't want to drop that wrench, because I don't have another one. Just get it to the point where if you can get your fingers in. Well, we're making progress, but it's very slow. Yeah, I wish the one could get their hand in there properly. See, this is why they don't think about the mechanic. All these things is, you gotta remember, when it goes down the assembly line, the body is the last thing that goes on, pretty much. Oh boy, telling you. I know I wasn't the only one that packed up my tools in the 80s. Even in the second-hand stores, there was a period there where you seen more and more toolboxes with a complete set of tools coming in. I did once see a Crown Victoria, a few years newer than this, and I was looking for one to purchase just for parts. But it was the wrong body style, but I remember seeing it was even worse than this one. Oh, thank goodness I got it off finally. Okay, now maybe it. With the devil. Where's that light again? Something's still holding it on here. Okay, we got another hose here. Hoses, wires, you name it. Hey, come on. What'd they do? Put glue on these things. I swear they do. Thank you. About time you came off. And I'm going to clip there. Apply. Are you free now, or is there... Oh yeah, we still got that transmission kickdown cable to deal with. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. There's your throttle kickdown. And what can I hold this up with? What kind of a setup we got here? Sure wished I could find the right manual for this. Well, it sure looks like it's a snap too. Sure, put the light where it's right in my eye. It is too. Oh, okay. So there's a little spring type clip in there. Okay, well that's off. Are we free yet, or is it still something else? Sure feels like something else yet. Okay, now what? Something here still hooked somewhere at the back here. Hose is free, that hose is free. Now it's free. I can't see worth a darn anymore. Now, what do we have here? And yet another hose. Good God, how many hoses are on this thing? Hoses, pipes, connections. And that is... Oh. Boy, give me the older days. That is a metal pipe. You know, that's a hose. Oh, there we are. That end off. Octopus here. We might get this thing off yet. This is what's my killer on my back. Oh, something else yet. Now what? Oh boy, talk about nightmare. Okay, so we gotta unbolt that from there. That's the brackets for. Get this gasket off before I end up breaking it. It's doing so well, it can be reused. Put it up there. And now, gotta get these bolts off. Nuts, I should say. Is there one or is there two? There's two. What other surprises am I going to have here? Oh, okay. So that's just a bracket to hold those wiring harnesses down. Thank goodness. Look at this. That's exactly what I mean. Hoses all over the damn place. We got there cow pasture by the looks of it. Now we'll put this in, half of this intake manifold, two-part, in the trunk. We can get rid of this. You haven't seen a little rust on the very last intake port. I don't like that. Don't like the looks of that. Each one of these has a variant in coloring. There's my socket that dropped on me, which I still can't get at. And just as I thought, that heater hose does. Okay. Are these going to come off easy or not? Not. Well, this has got my curiosity up. Why are they different colors? I'll show you guys, folks, exactly what I'm talking about here. Take my light here and look at this back one. And as you can see, each one of them have a different shade to them. Question is, what the devil is causing that? And that back one tells me somewhere moisture has gotten into it. Okay, so wonder if I can get the wires off these injectors, or are they going to fight me too with these stupid clips? Something I have never done, all the years I've owned this car. I've never cleaned these injectors. Oh no, there's one more to go. That one just broke. Well, we got it. Okay. Got another connection there. Okay, now that one's get out of the way. Vacuum thingamajig here. Oh boy. Look, come off. Yeah. Right. Well, that's not needed anymore. It'll come off. Oh, we can get that out of the road. And we move our lightning sticks over here. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, that gives me access now to the valve cover as well. Good beginning of a mouse home. Now to get my socket out of there. Success. Oh, ain't that interesting? Why? Now here's something I have never seen before. What is the reason for that hose, which we can see is connected to this pipe, and that was connected to that intake manifold? That gives me part of the answer for these back cylinders, is why I'm seeing moist, that there's evidence of rust there. Okay, well, 2 bolts hold that thing down. But before I take that off, with this being here, changes what I was going to do. I was thinking about this during the last while, since my last video, and I was thinking, why can't I just take a heater hose and around here like in the old days? And I think I just got my answer now as to why I can't do that. Okay, so these are the types of clamps you've seen me fighting up here with. They're the absolute pits, because they're fine when they're first new, but after years they seize up here and here, and they rust out, and then to bang that down to spread it open is impossible. This one's had a little protection, so I'm going to see if I can show you exactly what I'm talking of. There's more in the open now. As you see where they're coming out, you see the rust already on the thread of the screw right there showing up. Get it out a little further. Plus all the leakage and buildup through the years over here. Now you see better right there. Now, theoretically, when you do this, it should spread that in and open them up. And we had a little bit of success there with this one. But you gotta get it far enough to get by a little lip like that. As you can see, I am having a little success with this one. 1 out of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, come on. Not far enough yet. That's why you're ahead of the game. Just destroy the clamp and get it off. Well, unfortunately, the camera shut off just near the end of the video there at the time, because it took so long in there that the battery and the camera was going dead. And at the tail there, that near the end, that's where you hear that beep 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 noise there. That was the clue for the battery going dead. So that being said, we're going to close this video off. I'm not going to bother doing a video on the actual flushing of the engine block, because there's things in it that I'll be doing that I don't want to be showing. I'm just going to say that I'll be putting this chemical in. I'm not going to say what kind of chemical it is. but in mixing it with hot water. And also I've got to see if I can't get a carburetor for my pressure washer, because I can sure use it now before I put this thing back together. Well, that's the plan anyway. Thank you for watching. Do like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, one other thing I did want to mention. Sorry about the traffic noise in a lot of my outdoor videos, but I wish there'd be some way that I could figure out how to cut the traffic noise out. As you hear, there is a lot of traffic that goes by my place here, and it'd be so nice if I could cut half that noise out. So if you know of anything, do please let me know. Till the next time, adios.